Si, do, re, do, si, do, do, la, do, re, mi, re, do, si, la, sol, si, la. Si, hipócrita ya, cuenta las cosas atrás. Tú y tú debes de aprender, tú y tú de mí cada cual. Piensa así, comprende que sí, cada cual quiere su bimbi. Yo nací con mi bimbi y tengo mi bom bom bom, que se sepa, la 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 la. Yo nací con mi bimbi y tengo mi bom bom bom, que se sepa. Nothing like you live, so you can live the life you love. Try to get along, everyone forgives. Time will not wait, it's not too late to open the gate. Love your life and live your life.
Adrift in the great void of space, the personnel on Moonbase Alpha have experienced so much that is strange and inexplicable. They have become accustomed to expecting the unexpected.
Paul, did you hear that?
Hear what? I don't hear anything unusual.
A sort of strange, haunting music. It's...
Funky down. Nasty. Funky down. Funky down. Funky down. Nasty. Funky. Funky down. Funky down. Nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
Funky down. Nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
Funky down. Funky down. Funky down. Nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
Funky down. Nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
Well, Godfather,
Payback.
cold-blooded. People, we gotta get over before we go under. Lord. People, we gotta get over before we go under. Hey, country, you didn't say what you meant, you just changed. A brand new funky president. Stock market going up, jobs going down. It ain't no funky job to be found. Tax keep going up. I changed from a glass, now I drink from a paper cup, getting bad.
Bring it on down. Better get on down. You better get on down. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Sun don't shine. I don't care. You got nappy hair. All I want is to just be there. Bring it on down. Better get on down. Bring it. Bring it on down. Better get on down. You better get on down. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Sun don't shine. I don't care. You got nappy hair. All I want is to just be there. Don't tell me you love me, baby, yeah. Rain on down to me.
Yes. It's all vinyl right now is what you're hearing. It's all vinyl right now. Yep.
Shout out to you too, bro. I see you. I see you going in, man. Hey Rex, man, I gotta speak on that, man. It's been something different every week, man. Shout out to all the DJs of the world. Let's go.
Yes. Dag Black. You just went in real heavy. Just went in real heavy. Y'all gotta understand what just went down right now, man. That was all vinyl. All vinyl. No computer, no laptop, all vinyl. That's what it was. And that's what it is. So, Pooh G's.
It's good with you, bro.
Ain't nothing. Sheldon, let me get trying to get a little comfortable here. All right. So, Black.
So, we good?
Yeah, you want
What's happening? What's happening?
You want the headphones? If you want the headphones, just plug in that box.
I'm good here. I'm good.
You good?
I mean,
All right.
y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. You know, the people can hear you too.
That's what's up, man.
You know
Peace,
what I
peace,
mean?
peace to everybody that's out here listening. Yo, I needed this. Because I'd have just been in the crib doing the exact same thing, but around some solid brothers doing what I do. This is solid right here. So I pledge. It's my honor and it's a pleasure to be here today, man. Word.
Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming.
And y'all
man.
let me drink beer, so I'm good.
Oh yeah. You can
Y'all
drink.
let me drink beer. I gotta
Yeah.
become more conservative on most
You
shows.
can drink.
You know what I mean?
No, we good. You good.
Word.
Hey, you look good.
Shout out to Groove the Most too, man, on the check-in.
Word.
DJ K Rock.
Big Unk.
Yeah, man. Look, we my live is off right now, so if y'all watching on YouTube, that's all good. So Black, man, you know, you just went in with all vinyl.
That's what I do, man. I mean, no diss, because like I was saying earlier, like I was like anti-technology, but for me, technology is it's a dope tool if you use it properly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I think, and it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, you know what I mean? But I think like anything, before you just jump out here and get venues and get gigs, it's like before you become a doctor, you got to go to school.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it should be a situation. Oh man, I gotta switch this vinyl up real quick. My fault, y'all.
No. That's what it is. It ain't this live radio
for me,
over here,
it's
man.
like-
It's live radio. You know what it is. It's Glockware Radio, man. And this is the element. It's no laptop today, no push buttons. I mean, not knocking none of them DJs because our next DJ that's coming up in the next
Shout out to him.
hour, he's doing Serato. So, you know, shout out to DJ Yasir.
Serato is definitely a blessing.
DJ Yasir, the DJ. Shout out to him. So,
I
yeah,
tell
man.
Cash all the time, man. Serato, like I said, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for the simple fact that, yo, you got Cash to put a lot of time in.
Right.
Carrying records and carrying speakers and equipment. And again, that's not to knock those who come up in the era of technology. Technology, like I said, is a beautiful situation. But, like I said prior, before you become a doctor, you have to go to school.
You do.
So with
have to
this
learn.
right now, it's like for me, it's like if you got a laptop and you got files, add water, instant DJ.
Right.
And it's unfortunate because for me, it's like you have to have an ear, you have to have that patience and that passion for this.
Right.
Anybody can play records. That's a jukebox.
That's
You
true.
throw some bread in something, it's already gonna play some music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want that quality and to be entertained, like I go by the era of 3 E's. Educate, enlighten, and entertain.
True that.
If you can't do that, what are you doing it for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've been doing this like at least 38 years. My first gig I did at 9. My first paying gig was at 9. I did a class party for $50. I was in the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So my thing, I've been doing this for a long time. So I've seen where it comes from and what it's evolved to be. And it's some really dope DJs that that use technology. Like I'm
Yeah,
blown away
yeah,
with the
yeah.
shit
It's
they
a
doing
lot,
now.
it's a lot,
You know
it's
what I'm
a
saying?
lot, yeah.
But at the same time, respect the architect. Something came before you, and embrace that. You don't have to be. My thing is, you don't have to be a real DJ to play vinyl. 'Cause I know a lot of DJs that play vinyl and they not good. They really not good.
Yeah,
But then you got a
yeah,
lot of dudes
yeah,
that's on that technical side and they dope as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like for me, it took me a long time because I'm super stubborn. I'm never gonna stop playing vinyl. I'm never gonna stop shopping for it. That's
Never
it's just
mind,
in me.
brother. It's something just that's just in us because we come from that.
Right.
And I think if you don't come from that era, you probably would never be able to really, unless you, like you say, do your homework.
Right.
And you got, and like you also have to have an ear. You can't just, you got to be able to get in all types of lanes, man.
At the
Listen
same
to all
time, you don't want
types
to. I don't
of
want to
music.
shade a lot of the younger cats coming up because unfortunately, a lot of cats that come from our era, we shade them.
Right.
We
right,
shade
right.
them real heavy. Instead of educating them and building with them, we shade them. Oh man, you're not a real DJ because you ain't got no vinyl. Like, yo, that
Right,
doesn't
right,
mean
right,
anything.
Yeah, that
That doesn't. I know a lot of
don't.
I know a lot of dudes that's on that technical side that will body a lot of these dudes that got vinyl.
Yeah,
So my thing
yeah,
is,
yeah,
it has to come to somewhere. It's like a happy medium where it's like, yo, you show me some shit, I show you some shit, cause I can't rock with nobody I can't learn nothing from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I learned from some of the greatest DJs that from Philly, New York, XYZ.
Right.
And I learned something from each, because I'm still, even with 37 years, cats call me a OG, a GOAT, and all that shit.
Right.
I'm still a student of the game. I humble myself when when the
absolutely.
room was here and they was like peeping me and like I was humble. Like that's dope that people still respect what I do, opposed to
Yeah.
like, damn, he ain't even got a laptop. He's still on that record shit.
Right.
Well, I'm always gonna be
right.
on that record shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, I'm open to learn to anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this is the perfect platform for it because you got the balance of both. So it's the best of both worlds with this show.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean? So
right,
that's dope
right.
right there. That's dope.
Appreciate you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so Black, where you from, bro? Let them know.
Yeah, let the people know where you from and a little bit about yourself. And
I'm
you
from
didn't
West-
just
I'm
pull
from
out the
West
little
Philly.
Royal.
I'm from West Philly. I reside in Darby now, but I'm from West Philly, 48th Street, Hoop Street Hustlers,
Hoop Street.
Mill Creek, you know what I mean, walking to
yeah,
Dusty,
West
46th
Philly,
Street, you know what I mean, Lancaster Ave. My pop used to run with the Intruders.
Okay.
I mean, before
okay,
they were
yeah,
actually
yeah.
a singing group, they were a gang.
Right.
And my pop used to run with them early, so I'm West Philly, man, all day.
Yeah,
Word
yeah,
up.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
Representing my fam, Soulville, welcome to Soulville, Fat Nice, All Purpose, Sammy Cook, you know what I mean? King Cut. The whole team, man. R.I.P. to Jazz, R.I.P. to Ill Scott, you know what I mean? Word up.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So who was some of your influences, Brian?
My father.
Okay. I
My
hear
father,
that.
man, my pop. My pop used to get busy, you know what I'm saying? Like 70s, my pop had partnership in one of the biggest record distributors in Philadelphia. It was actually located in North Philly. The address was 919 North Broad Street. It's called Universal Records Distributor. And before it became a record distributor, Gambler Huff owned that studio.
Okay.
And one of the a very, very super rare record that was recorded in Philly that I don't want to name drop, but one of the records that was recorded there is a very sought out record by a group called The Ambassadors.
Okay.
A song called I Ain't Got the Love.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that was
yeah,
recorded
yeah.
in my pop's office. They eventually took over the building. So my pop was not just a record distributor, but he was a heavy collector. He was a DJ, but he had the knowledge of music, something crazy. So with me, I listened to everything growing up. So my dad was my biggest influence. Later down the line, you know, you had cats like, put like this, every girlfriend I had lived in Winfield. So Groove the most was a heavy influence.
Heavy hitter.
Because I went to school in
Yeah,
Winfield.
yeah, right,
all my
right,
cousins lived in Winfield. I chased all the chicks that lived in Winfield. So Groove was like one of them dudes I heard heavy. The first dude I actually saw cut back and forth was a brother rest in power, my man, big homie, DJ Cubby Cub. He's from 40, he's from Paris Street. He's a crew called the Paris Street Party Boys. And I wasn't supposed to go around the corner.
Right.
I was on the block. I was a shorty, and my mom was like, do not ride your bike around the corner.
Right.
I heard this music, and I was like, fuck is going on over there? Fuck it. I've been beat before. Let me go see what's going on over there. And I saw this guy just cutting back and forth. I never seen that before. This was like maybe 1979.
Right.
And I was blown away totally from that. And I was like, yo, I want to do that. And I came back home. Of course, I got that beat down, punishment shit. But it's like that shit. The beat, it was worth it. Because that was the first time I heard Apache for the first time. And then I heard Pussyfooter by Jackie Robinson. Yeah. And I heard, I seen him cut Good Times. But those were like the first, and the Wild Mangolias, Soul. So it was the first breaks I ever heard somebody, or saw somebody cut live. And I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Right. And, like I said, I took the punishment situation, but I was just so focused, like, I want to do that. And I went around the corner. Oddly enough, the guy lived next door to my cousin. So I went to my cousin's house and was like, yo, I want to meet that guy next door. And she introduced me, and I met Cub, and Cub was like, yo, if you really want to do this, I got to talk to your dad. And he talked to my pop. My pop was like, all right, look, it's cool. Just take care of my boy. And every day I would just go to his crib, you know what I'm saying? These dudes was drinking cold duck. So we talking old school shit. It was drinking cold duck, rolling dollar joints. Right. But it was dope because I was around all of that. And from him, watching him, I started hearing tapes. And then later on, the tapes came from like, you had Cash. Cash is Big Brother. You know what I'm saying? That's Big Brother. I met Cash I met him when I was like 14, 15. Wow. We was on the phone, and it was through a mutual friend. And Cash was like, he was actually testing me. He was throwing a lot of wrong titles out there to see if I really knew my shit. Because when he called me, I was playing records in the background, just regular shit I did. Right. And he was like, he's throwing this shit out really wrong on purpose. I'm like, yo, that's not that. That's so-and-so. He said, what you know about that? I said, I got it. He said, you got records? I said, dude, I got a nice little collection. So he was like, yo, I'm coming to your house. So I'm hyped. It's Cash Money. Right, I'm 14. It's Cash Money. He come to the crib, and he's looking at my collection like, damn, how does a 14-year-old got a collection like this? 45s, LPs. I know my shit. I can spin. But then I was like, let me use my dad. So I take him upstairs. And my dad like a room which is nothing but records. Right. Records and sports shit. That was my pop thing. Beer, records, sports. That was his chamber. So I took him upstairs to meet Cash. I took Cash upstairs to my pop. And Cash was like, damn, I never seen her like this. My pop, Cash was the only person that my pop ever lent records to. He was like, you can take anything out of here. He said, if you got my son with you, you make sure my boy good. Right, and he's kept that promise. My pop passed like maybe 23 years ago. And Cash has kept that promise since then. You know what I mean? But you got Cash, you got Jeff. It's so many dudes. I'm influenced by Cash that's just like, even I'm influenced by dudes, period, that's just really about the art. You know what I'm saying? I'm really impressed by Cash about the art. You know what I mean? And for me, anything I can learn from somebody, it's a given. You know what I mean? Of course, I love the brothers like Flash and all that, but it's something about Philly DJs. It's
always been.
We got that.
Always been.
We got.
It's nothing bad against Flash.
Not at all.
Because I done learned some stuff I done heard some beats Flash done played that we never was cutting back down here in Philly. You know.
See, with Philly, with us, they did like a lot of the obvious shit.
Right.
But we have, I tell people, we got signature records that are Philly records, like Cerrone. That's ours. Commodore's Assembly Line. That's ours. You know what I mean? Nobody cuts those records like we do. Nobody cuts Drummer's Beat like a Philly DJ. Right. That's a given. It's time. It's time. Out on the feast, the show.
Take the train.
Even exactly. Like when you hear cats like Miz and them cut that shit, like I get chills when I hear Miz cut shits like that. You know what I mean? Another influence. You know what I mean?
Shout
But
out to
shout out to
Miz
bro.
too, man.
It's like
We
those
gonna
records right
get
there.
Miz on here, Miz coming on here.
Yo,
man.
those records right there, they are Philly records. Like a lot of times, we would kind of cut a lot of the same joints because we was heavy on the breakbeat joints.
Right,
but the way we cut them,
right.
like
Everybody
even
had
on
their
down
own
to Truck
style.
Turner, nobody cut those records like we
Right,
did. You know, like we do. You know what I mean? But like I said, we have our signature records, and like I said, there are records like Cerrone. No one can cut Maestro like a Philly DJ.
Right.
And it's because it's not supposed to be cut.
Right.
But we kill that record. I've never heard a New York DJ cut super rapping the way we do.
they
I've
don't.
never heard a New York
and
DJ
I've heard New York DJs cut super rapping.
not like we do.
I've heard Scratch cut it. I've heard Flex try to
And
cut
these
it.
dudes and Scratch, yo,
And-
I met Scratch live and in person. I've actually
Yeah, that's
seen
my man.
Scratch.
Shout out to DJ Scratch.
Scratch
man.
is a
Shout
beast.
Out to Scratch, yeah. And
I
this
met him
whole
through
Scratch
Cash,
Vision thing,
man.
Yeah,
Yo.
Scratch, cool dude.
Scratch
man.
is a beast, yo. Scratch is a
dude.
beast. But I'm like I said, it's like for me, like it's something about Philly DJs. We got this style, this bounce, because we move when we play.
Yeah.
We got that Diddy bop. We
yeah, we
bounce
do.
when we play.
Yeah,
And it's like for unfortunately, we're left out of that culture where like when they do these documentaries, that's been my biggest issue.
Yeah.
We are never spoke about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got so many dope DJs coming from Philly, from Disco Rat,
Sex Machine.
like legends.
Soundstage.
Legends, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of B4s.
B4s, Handmaster Flash, Trevor.
Shout out to
Trevor
Bobby
Flash,
Dance.
and them,
Bobby
man.
Dance, like the
We had
ultimate promoter.
a lot of the around that generation, man. There was so many crews of DJs and
Word.
sound systems. It was crazy. You know what I mean?
And it's like we left out of that. And that's my biggest problem. I'm like, yo, the only issue I got with the culture is like when it come to DJs, we left out of that shit.
right.
If they talk about it, it's real brief. It's like a snippet of Cash, maybe a snippet of Jeff. But that's it. Like
yeah, man. We
no
don't,
one has bodied them
we
DMCs
don't-
like us.
We don't get the recognition.
Not like we should,
in the
man.
documentaries. When it comes to hip hop documentaries, especially about the DJs, we don't get the recognition that we should get because Philly DJ and our style of DJing, the scratching, the back-to-backs, and all the transfer, all that stuff was invented here with Philly DJs.
Going down to that blending.
You know,
like-
in New York,
That shit crazy.
kind of seen what we were doing with our records and, you know, tried to, because, you know, everybody had their own style of DJing. But we were known for DJs. Like till today, we still known for DJs, man. This was always the DJ capital. But let you get back into another set, man, so we can go ahead and get on with this show. Poojies, you got something?
Oh yeah, definitely got something to add to it, man. I noticed something that you came in smoking from the beginning. Shout out to you too. I had to tell you that first of all.
Let me
before we
tell you
move
something.
on.
He just did all vinyl. And if
All
y'all didn't
vinyl.
understand
Now
what he
look,
was
you
doing,
notice on the
and
records,
what
he
he
don't
was
got no
playing,
cue points
first
for
of
them.
all, what he was playing, it ain't like you could go out and find these records today
no.
or tomorrow. You know what I mean?
You digging in the crates,
You got to
bro.
be a digger to know some of these joints and to be able to find some of these records, man. But we going to get back to it, man. We got Black the Knife, man, the Vinyl Soul Child in the building. He going to go in it again on another all vinyl set, and I see you on the other side.
Let's
It's
get
that DJ Talk, Glockware Radio. Let's go.
Let's go.
small, in and out, none at all. If it feels good, it's alright. If it feels good, it's alright. Tell me when you feel it. Front and back, hot and cold, sweet and sour, young and old. If it feels good, it's alright. If it feels good, it's alright. Tell me when you feel it. Right and wrong, black and white, weak and strong, day and night. If it
last night?
Hello?
Hey, what was you at last night?
Last night changed it all. I really had a ball. Last night changed it all. I really had a ball. Weekend after weekend, I stayed home, staring at the four walls all alone.
Okay. One time, one time.
Check. Black. Wow.
Black, the ninth man. Ain't that something?
Yo, man. You gotta understand what he just was doing, brother.
I seen what he was doing. I heard what he was doing. Shout out to you, Black.
Oh, man. Yes, man, yes. It's Glockwood Radio, Glockwood.com is the ball about that DJ talk, man, every Sunday, 2 to 4. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, we
Man, the
here.
Vinyl Soul God, man. Black the Knife Man, man. Shout out to the whole crew.
Hey, man. Shit, I need a drink now. Shit.
Wow, man. You was just dropping some joints, dog.
I appreciate it, man.
You dropping
Thank
some
you.
joints.
Dropping it good, bro.
Thank you. I
Dropping
appreciate
some
it, y'all.
joints. You ain't see me over there. And I had you on my live, too, Black. That
you
was grooving.
drawing.
That was grooving all over, jumping on the line.
Word. I
We was only
appreciate
on
that,
there for a
man.
second. Only had you on there
Damn.
for a second. Only for a second.
I appreciate that, man.
I
Thank
appreciate you, man, showing the love today, brother, coming through with the vinyl. I
Man,
love it.
man.
I love it. I never tell a DJ. I tell a DJ when he come on, yo, do whatever, man.
Right.
I just tell him some of the songs, just watch what you play because of YouTube, and they be trying to take
Right,
these
flagging
joints,
you crazy.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like some of the hit joints, you just gotta watch it when you do your
Yes.
sets.
Right.
But like
Hard part
when
of
you
it.
when you going like this. I don't think they really bother us.
Nah,
So I try to
nah.
kind of keep it, you know what I mean? Want to keep it like this because it's the less aggravation.
Right.
And, you know, to let you know, we don't own the rights to none of this music that you heard on
Stop
today's
taking
show.
us down.
Word.
We don't own the rights to this music. Stop taking it down, know what I mean? Shout out to Toucan and the whole Glock team, man. You know what we
Word
do,
up.
man. So, man, look, man. It was an honor to have you come, man.
It was
I'm
an honor
glad
to come
you
here, man.
came
The
and
energy,
blessed
the
table
energy in this
today,
building
man.
is so dope, man. I would just come here just to hang out.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate it.
saying?
And
The
you more
energy
than-
here is so
and
dope,
you're more than
man.
welcome, and you can,
Word.
and you can, and I want to bring you back too. And I'm gonna have the right set. I'm gonna bring my set.
Oh man, look, man.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna have you come
You
back.
you figure it out. Yeah, I mean,
come
and
out.
you
Oh,
make
yeah.
it work, and it's like,
and
even
that's
with
what
the-
that's
why-
what you call
why-
a DJ.
That's why you show up early.
That's
You
what
show
you
up
call a
early,
DJ
make sure
because,
you knock
right.
out the kinks and all that. But
Yup.
it was dope, man.
Yup,
Nothing for
yup,
nothing.
yup.
It's crazy. I forgot my needles rushing, but you had me
Nah, it
on
was all
deck. You know what I
good.
mean,
It's
so it was
all
cool,
good.
man.
It's all
I had
good.
a good time.
I just
man.
tell DJs to bring their needles, but it's always going to be
Everybody's
needles.
comfortable with their
You know what I
comfortable
mean?
with, man.
Everybody, it's
Word.
always going to be needles here. You know what I mean? So, but damn,
Nah,
man,
but this
you
was
just,
dope, man.
you
This was
just-
dope.
you
Like I
went
said,
in
I
heavy too,
overpacked.
man.
I ain't play
You
half.
ain't-
I had
you
play
ain't
half the
overpacked.
joints. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't overpacked.
But yeah, man,
You ain't
I'm glad. I was
overpacked.
glad I was able to showcase what I do, and that it's still appreciated. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
man,
artists
look,
appreciate
man.
it.
Yes,
And
it
you know, we
is,
just gotta, like
brother.
I said, we just gotta build more with each other.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, and bridge
absolutely.
that gap where it's not like, you know, young versus old or digital versus analog. It's like at the end of the day, if you dope, you dope. I don't give a shit what you do.
Right,
If you
right,
dope,
right.
that's all that matters. Just be dope.
True,
That's
true,
all I
true,
ask.
true,
Just be
true,
dope,
true. Yeah,
be
yeah.
passionate, and give a shit about the art.
Right.
You know what I mean?
right.
Opposed to just saying, well, I can do it because it's accessible and it's the easiest thing to do. It's like, you know, right now, like hip hop to me is like they look at it as that's their only way out. And there's so many cats that's out here that's really talented, but they're being overlooked because it's not no gimmick shit. And gimmick shit is the worst thing that's killing our culture. It's like we always talk about culture vultures, but we actually are our own culture vultures.
Right.
By actually getting out here doing nut shit and not actually reaching back. At the same time, it's on me to reach to those that's starting out like, yo, man, you dope as shit.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
try
because,
this,
you know, some of them don't know. Some of them you have to.
you gotta teach.
Reach it- yeah,
it's all
yeah,
about
yeah,
teaching. Like
yeah,
I said, I'm a student of the game regardless. So for me, technology is new to me
Right.
because
right,
I'm
right.
so stubborn with this right here. But at the same time, I'm wide open to learn. I fuck with anybody that's gonna teach me anything.
See, I was like that, but I just had to learn the technology and do
Right.
it because I was so much, you know, a mobile DJ, and just with the records, just after a while, it was just like,
You know what it's
but
like, man?
But then listen, when everybody started doing the 45, and I always have, you know, because I
Right.
made beats and I always just collect, you know, samples and all
Right,
type.
right.
So I'm like, damn, I got a bunch of 45s. You know what I mean? So then I started messing with the 45s. So now with the vinyl thing coming back and everything is you know, you're seeing a lot of real vinyl now.
Right.
The 45s is just easier to travel with.
Right.
When you doing different venues and you know what I mean, than carrying the crates.
Right.
But some venues, I'll bring out both. You know what I mean? Depends on what type of venue it is.
Right.
I'll have I'll have some vinyl. I'll always have vinyl, even if it's 12 inches or something in my bag. Because like you say, Serato is not trustworthy, dog.
And then again, it's
and it
like
do
everything is not
it
released on
frees up
45.
on you. It
You
free-
can't find everything online. And
Look,
for me,
I
it's
still
like,
got all my, and it's crazy.
We was
because
talking about that pussy for the
can't-
joint.
you
We just
can't- I
talking
know,
about
and there's
that.
not a
We was
lot
talking
of
about
people
that.
have
We
that.
was talking about that.
I still got my joints, but they so beat up.
Right.
But I still got them. I kept them just because them joints, you ain't going to find them joints.
Right,
And if you
right.
do, you going to pay a couple dollars for one of them joints.
Bruh.
Brand new. You know what I mean? But it's just so much stuff on vinyl, man, that like the 90s hip hop,
Right.
it's so much of it on vinyl. You're not going to find a lot of that stuff on
And it's cheaper now because a lot of people ain't.
A lot of the Philly stuff you won't find online.
Oh, hell
If you
no,
try to
dude.
search it on YouTube.
I'm trying to tell you, I
lot of
sell
stuff, man.
I sell more
Lot of
Philly
stuff,
hip hop
dog.
12 inches than
lot of stuff,
anything
man.
because it's so like the cats. What I've learned is like dealing with a lot of cats like in Germany and stuff like that.
Right,
That's
right.
what they want. They want that Connecticut hip hop and they want that Philly hip hop.
Philly hip-hop,
and
yeah.
that shit is so
And we got
expensive
a
and
lot
super
of
rare. And we
it.
got it's
We
like
got a lot of
warehouses
it.
that shit in
We got
Philly.
a lot of it, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the 90s, and I'm not even like with the 80s, like the 90s. It was just so many crews and different groups coming.
Even with the 80s, you had like
Yeah,
even Bobby
even
Dance
80s
had his
because
label,
we
you
had-
your-
yeah, 'cause
you had
Ludacris.
Lyrical Love, man, what the fuck? The two Def MCs,
Bones, DJ Bones, and the
Bones,
Def MCs, they had a joint out. I still
Reds,
got, I
all
didn't
them
believe it. I
brothers,
still
man.
got all them joints on vinyl, dog.
I still got my
Legion
stuff.
of Doom,
Legion of Doom.
Live Band. I still got all them joints on, and stuff like that I just kept. Like
Right.
all the Philly stuff, I just, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple of the Jones that was trash, I probably,
Right.
you know
But
what I mean?
it was so
But
much
the
dope
majority
stuff,
of the Philly
man.
stuff I kept because it was, like you said, it was so much stuff.
It was
man.
so much dope
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, I say it all the time. I will continue saying it. Like Philadelphia, we are the mecca of DJs. We are the mecca of DJs. It takes nothing away from any other city,
Yo, you want to set up?
but we are the mecca of DJs, hands down.
Right,
It is what it is. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And now where we at, it's like
Come to this joint if you want to.
it's on to this next generation to keep that up because we can't lose that.
Right,
We cannot
right.
lose that, man, because switch them over real quick. My fault. Wax.
It's cool. It's cool. Y'all already know what it is. It's that DJ Talk, man. It's live radio, man. Podcast show. We do it every Sunday, 2 to 4. Pooh G's just disappeared on me. You know what I mean? But this is live radio, and this is what we do, man. We're about to get into our next DJ, man.
DJ Yash there, the DJ.
We just setting up right now, man. But yeah, man, if we was getting deep in that conversation about how the 90s it was a lot of Philly 90s hip hop, my dude.
I heard
You know
exactly
what I mean?
what you were saying, my dude. Right here.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, talk.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, one time, you are tuned into that DJ Talk. Right now, just like but the good brother was saying about how it ain't about how old you is, it's about what you know how to do, number one. And I just wanted to put that out there, to be a lifetime student is be the one to advance to the next level because how can you be a teacher if you haven't learned anything? Or you can't learn. So, a lot of people that's closed-minded, open your minds, and your ears. At that note, too. Also, never let no roadblocks hold you back. And shout out to all the DJs in the world, number one. And make sure you stay tuned in each and every week, right here on Glockaware Radio. Yeah, bro, you got anything to add? You got any shout-outs or anything?
Most definitely. My family, my wife, she cool today because I'm spending, so she ain't tripping today. So, my wife Talonda, my kids, shout out to Porter, my son, Mickey Cohen, Real Savage, all MCs, you know what I'm saying? We come from a musical family. Shout out to the Vinyl Tap DJs. Shout out to my man Doogie, the entire Vinyl Tap fam. My brothers, All Purpose, Fat Nice, you know what I mean? The 84 crew, Cash, Doodles, Mr. Late, always late, but that's my guy right there. Shout out to Groove. Shout out to everybody listening, man. Shout out to Glockaware Radio. This is dope, man. This is real dope.
Good looking out, man. We glad to have you.
Shout out to my man Wax for bringing me on. Shout out to you, Pooh G's, for the first time meeting. It's a pleasure,
Nice,
brother.
man. It's a
Thank you,
pleasure,
man.
good bro.
And I appreciate everybody who's hung out in the stew, watch me get busy. And
Yeah, man. Let the people know where you're gonna
Appreciate
be
that, man.
this week coming, man.
Man, I'm wherever I'm motherfuckers want to book a cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just asking if you booked this week.
Wide open. Now,
Anything
right
coming
now,
up?
it's like right now, I'm just freelancing it right now, honestly. But we wide open, man. You can get at me, Black the Knife, man. I'm on Instagram under B9_Soville. You dig? On Instagram, you can find me there. I'm on Facebook under my government, Philip Cofield. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to book a cat, I'm willing to travel. You can get at me on bookblack, BLAAK, @gmail.com. You know what I mean? I'm willing to travel, wide open, serious inquiries only. But, let's do work. Let's get busy. You know what I mean? I'm wide open for anything anybody's trying to rock with a cat. You know what I mean? And shout out to all the DJs, MCs, you know what I mean? Internet radio shows worldwide. Word up.
Definitely, man. Through this right here, your time of DJing right there, I have time for anything else because I know as a DJ, I barely got time for anything, man.
Dude. I mean, that's all. It's like at the end of the day, man, this is what I do. Like I said, I got close to 37, 38 years doing this, man, and it's a blessing to still be
Wow.
doing it and have a passion to do it.
That's almost my age. You just shut me up.
Word. I mean, I've been DJing, like I said, for
Wild
close to
Way.
37, 38, but I've been collecting records since the age of 5. And I still got like the first 4 records my pop gave me. I still got them joints, man. So yeah, this ain't a hobby for me, man. This is what I do. This is like like I told my lady when we first got together. I was like, this is part of the package. It's part of the package. You know what I'm saying? The records, you know what I mean? The nights I gotta spend. Sometimes I gotta cancel plans, but at the end of the day, like, she appreciates what I do. So when you got a woman that appreciates what you do and supportive, that's even better. You know what I mean? She knows, like, when I'm out, this is what I'm doing. The
I
record
hear you,
shit,
because
you
I
know
know
what
I
mean?
go through it every day about
Dude,
this.
Dude, it's
Every day, bro.
It's a piece of it's like once you find somebody that understands it and gets it, you good. Because it's cool in the very beginning, but then it's like, damn, you always out, you always leaving. You know what I mean? But as long as I'm bringing bread in the crib, you know what I mean? Sometimes she has to understand, like, yo, this not for no bread. This is an exposure joint. Like today, I'm doing a podcast. This exposure, link with some new brothers. Let's build.
Let's build,
She was
man.
like, yo, go do what you do. You know what I mean? Because I would be doing the same thing in the crib. Drinking beer, playing records, or somewhere buying records. One of the two, you know what I mean? But, like I said, man, it's a blessing to still be able to do this, like at 47, and to still be appreciated and not looked at as an old DJ. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, like,
Yeah.
where a lot of us, even like cats my age, we bash younger brothers, and I think that's super.
No,
corny. I think that's
I
super
gotta
corny,
speak
man.
on the next guest right here that's about to do the set right now.
Word.
Young bro, I ain't even know the brother that well like that. He showed me love. He ain't even hear me spin yet. He just showed me love.
Word.
And I met him down at Ridge Capital. Shout out to Ridge. Shay, shout out to you. Happy belated birthday. But as I was saying is, like, that's why I say you can never sleep. You never know what a cat do.
Word.
So I never sleep on nobody. I'm also a lifetime student. So I'm constantly learning.
You gotta remain a student. It's like two things. You gotta remain a student. You gotta remain humble, man.
Man, you
Gotta remain
always,
humble,
you
man.
always, I always learn stuff, man. To this day.
Me
Still
too.
learn
Like,
stuff,
whoa,
man.
if you don't, you close minded, you gonna be stuck.
Always
Exactly.
learn
It's
stuff.
like, why in the world would you want to just be like conditioned? And our people are so conditioned with everything. We condition like crazy. Like, you think about like Philly, we rep a block, and we already conditioned because they put everything we need in our neighborhood. Like, okay, you got the poppy store here, you got the Chinese store here, you got the
Right
weed
now,
store here.
you wanna
Everything is
just-
in one
you-
block.
can you hear
so
it right
you
now?
go downtown, you
can.
you losing it because all you know is the neighborhood bar that you play at. Opposed to like going downtown, it's like, damn, all I know how to play is from my hood. Nah, man, you gotta be wide open.
You gotta be wide open because you never know what you gotta blend in.
Exactly.
I gotta shout out my spot, Illusions. Shout out to Illusions. Reason why I call it my spot, I'm not the owner of none of that like that. That's one of my favorite spots. I can't lie. Like, they treat me real nice. You know, they treat you fair.
Right.
I tell people, you don't gotta treat me perfect. Just treat
Just
me
take
fair.
care of me. Just take care
So
of
the
me.
reason why I'm saying that, we became, some nights it might be diverse.
Right.
You know, I know to go into Donna Summers at the right time. Not just
Right,
because I
right.
see a white person walk in the building, I'ma just automatically go into that. No, I'm gonna look at the chemistry. See, don't understand. Body chemistry, you know, you can tell about people, facial expressions,
Word.
all that stuff, vibes.
I learned from my pop early. He used to tell me, he's like, yo, show up to the gig an hour early, hour too early. And when you walk in, make sure you make it your duty to get to know everybody in that venue. Shake hands with everybody, from the bouncer, find out who's behind the bar, who's the owner. You know what I mean? Shake every hand in there that's affiliated. And then study to walk through the house. See what's going on in there. Okay, you got a crowd, you got a couple over there. They tucked over, they chilling. Then you see maybe a couple people here. Maybe a couple people here.
So
Study
that goes
room.
back to what remember you was talking about the jukebox DJ?
Exactly. What's
So,
playing?
so now you can't leave a playlist. I don't never do that. Because you never leave a playlist because you never know what customers is coming in the building. I don't care how lit it is.
Never in my life have I ever set my records up. In the years I've been DJing, I've never gone, I'm going to play this, play this, play this, play this. I play off of feeling and emotion, bottom line. And the room. I look at the room. I see what's in here. So that's why I call myself like the king of overpack. And I overpack all the time because you never know. You
Never
what
know.
you gonna
Always
get into.
over capacity. Always.
You know what I mean? And that's is what actually has allowed me to continue playing and get gigs and have like this great rapport with a lot of owners of different venues and stuff like that. Like, yo, we don't know what Black gonna play. Even when I had my podcast, it was like the selling point was you never know what Black's gonna play.
Right.
You never know what they're gonna play. I can wake up one day and be like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, I'm playing all disco shit today, cause that's what I'm feeling.
Right.
I'm gonna play that shit. I'm a like I said, I'm gonna play some joints you've heard before, or I'm gonna play some joints you've never heard before. I'm make you
Right.
chase
It
some
comes
shits.
back
Right.
to
Right.
what we was talking about. They don't understand mix. You're supposed to
Right.
mix different stuff. You're not supposed to say, "Oh, I already heard this played already. I'm gonna play this the same way." No, you might as well start blending them together and making a new sound.
The worst thing in the world is a predictable DJ.
Mhm.
You see this one dude, we know he playing 90s hip hop. We know he gonna play The Wick. We know he gonna play Scenario. And it's like, what am I?
Those the regular joints right
Exactly.
there. That's not
the
even.
obvious. You know what I'm saying? But I also learned from Cash and Questlove and as well as Rich. They told me a long time ago, and shout out to my man Sonny James. They told me a long time ago, like, Black, you got so much shit, but you can actually overplay over folks' head. Sometimes you gotta pull it back. Sometimes you gotta pull a little back, and I get that. Because I can go so hard, I can play some shit that you've never heard before. I can do a whole set like that, but then I'm playing for myself. At the end of the day, you still gotta play for the people.
Right.
You still gotta play for the people. You got so many DJs that get out here and they get super selfish and they play for themselves, opposed to playing for the people. At the end of the day, that's who's here.
And
I want-
that's why you getting
I
that
want
paper
folks to- I
too.
want folks to leave a B9
support.
joint and be like, yo, that motherfucker blew my mind and I had a good time.
Right.
Best part I love is when cats try to Shazam my shit. I love that part.
Oh yeah, they always
I
do
love
that.
I love it. You got a better chance to come like, yo, what's the last one you played? I'll show it to you. You may not find it. But trying to Shazam the joint, that's comedy for me.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that shit. You know what I mean?
Ain't none of that stuff gonna come up in Shazam.
Nah.
Not the old.
Shazam get more just hits.
Right. Right. But
All right,
it's
man.
dope, man. I'm looking forward to hearing the brother get on right now, man.
So we're about to get into DJ Yasir. What's up,
bro?
brother?
Word up. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, he gonna get into a set real fast, man. It's that DJ Talk, DJ Wax Spinner, Pooh G's, Clockwork Radio. You know what it is. Let's go.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eye, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so. I'd let you pretend to read me, and then you'd know. Cause I hate when one attempts to analyze. In fact, I despise those who even try to look into my eyes to see what I am thinking. That dream is over, your yacht is sinking. I tell all of you, like I told all of them, what you say to me is just paper thin. I'm not the kind of girl to try to play a man out. I take the money and again, then break the hell out. No, that's not my strategy, not the game I play. I admit I play play a game, but it's not done that way. Really would get involved. I mean, my mama stole my body. I'm but if it does, yo, it doesn't. It wasn't meant to be. You know? So I treat all of you like I treat all of them, and what you say to me is still paper.
In this corner we have the funk body snatcher. We funkadelic and I got ya. Hard enough that I could chew a whole bag of ride. Chew an avenue, chew an off street and off block. To turn around and do the same damn thing to a soloist. Touch Reggie Noble's piss. I crushed the whole brain frame. Cause you couldn't maintain the funk. Then have it rap style for lunch, chump. Cause 92 I take a whole crew. Give them a put to the funk, not all of them go too loose. Now show you what type of stuff I'm on. You can't puff or slip it. Because I was born with it. The funkadelic devil hit you with the rap level of 10. The 1, 2, 3, your pen. I get action. So everybody jump with your rump. If you like the way the sound bump, pump it in your back trunk. And let loose with the juice when I do rock. I'm too hot. Some say I got more juice than Tupac. Straight out of Jersey. You heard me, my brother. I'm laughing. Time for some back.
Knock some boots. 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 Knock some boots.
House, right?
One time. Shout out to both of y'all. Yeah, right now. So what's going on, bro? All right, one time. All right, no problem. Shoot. So that's crazy, man. Man, at your age. So that's why he just bro.
Yo, he just killed it.
Appreciate it,
Tubi.
OG. Appreciate it.
You hear this mic too? Is mic on too? There you go. Yeah, you just killed it. You killed it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a blessing.
Black, you
hearing
killed
that.
it too, Black.
Whoa. Oh my God.
No, the guy got busy real quick. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, first of all, the selections was super dope.
I appreciate it, OG.
Selection was super dope. And I seen you putting in work. You like, man, we getting busy.
Right.
We getting busy.
No, I
heard
wouldn't
the
be without
breathing,
y'all,
everything.
man.
I'm like, yo, he going hard too.
Yeah, he killed it. He killed it, man. Good set. Good set,
Appreciate
bro.
you
Good
too,
set.
man.
Good set.
Yeah, so man, how long you been DJing, bro? That's what I needed to know because
Y'all getting into that? Oh man.
Yeah, talk to the people a little
Talk
bit,
to
man.
'em,
Let them
man.
know a little bit about yourself, man.
Over 11 years, Pooh. Over 11 years, bro.
and I'm gonna keep it real with
Yeah,
you. It's
that's
general
good.
love.
Right.
General love. I said, hold up, this not the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? not hating on none of them, nobody. I'm not
Right.
hating on nobody. But what I'm
Right.
saying is you move the crowd with your voice
Thank you.
and your sound.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So you
yeah.
know, I'm just telling the people because I experienced it. You
Right.
know, we done work before, and he always called me and showing me love.
Yeah, come get these
And,
gigs,
and,
bro.
and guess what? I most of the time I'm tied up,
Yeah.
but you just don't understand. I appreciate the at least the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people don't even get an opportunity out. But yeah. So what stemmed from this whole career you DJing, man?
Man, I'm gonna make this real short, man. Is seeing good brothers like I'm sorry, I didn't catch his name. DJ Black.
DJ
It was-
Black,
It was growing up seeing these good brothers do their thing, man. You know what I always noticed, man? It was like what got me into DJing was the fact that the people. You feel me? I actually, you know, not to take away from anybody else, but I care about our people, man. And it's like music has always been in my life. So like just seeing how DJs controlled the people to have a good time, that was like always amazing because I grew up in that era, you know, seeing my uncles and seeing all, you know, the old heads get busy, man. I'm like, you know, when you that young boy, you like, I want to do this too.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean? Didn't really know it was going to actually be my career, for real. But it was just like, I want to do this, man. And what made me really get really into it was I used to go around as a young cat saying, I'm a DJ. And I respect this OG to this day. I still don't remember his name. I pray to God one day I went into him. I always remember faces. But we was on a block party in Northeast Philadelphia. And I was like, I'm a DJ. And he had vinyls out. You know, back then I was a button pusher. You know, nothing against those people, but I was a button pusher. I started off virtual DJ button pushing, doing parties and stuff. And he like, well, if you're a DJ, hop on. You know, me trying to be all fancy when I get on, I'm messing up people's block party. People looking at me all crazy, looking at the DJ like, yo, get that young boy off them turntables. And ever since that day, I vowed to say, I'm going to take this serious. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that OG gave me the chance to say, listen, you can do this, or you can play and act like you can do this. You know what I mean? And I take this. Well, me and my homies, you know, now in the 2019, I don't know back in the day, but it's now called turntablism. You know what I mean? So if it's the same term, same term, you know, I took that serious. I'm like, I want to get into this turntablism. Like I want to understand the art. You know what I mean? And growing up in the hood, you know, I wasn't fortunate enough to buy 12, so I had to be that button pusher. You know what I mean? I had to be. So when I got the chance to get on 12s, I would work. And then, you know, as I got into my career, you know, you fall off, you start using, everybody got controllers in the clubs now, you know, that technology y'all was speaking about. You know, everybody got the controllers, so it's like, it was actually my homie, Tragic, recently. And you know
Shout out to Tragic.
Shout out to my guy, DJ Tragic. It was him recently that got me back on the 12s. And And y'all want to hear something crazy? I'm gonna give y'all this. And I used to only scratch on my right side. I'm talking this year. I couldn't transform the way I was transforming. Probably the last 3 months working with DJ Tragic, he like, bro, and that's something that I think as a DJ you need. You need your homies to be like, bro, you need to learn how to do this. I don't care, because I used to tell them, bro, I'm not scratching on my left side. I can't scratch on my left side. And now I can transform. And I didn't even know how to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It took a lot throughout the years as I grew over just to say, yo, you got to take this serious. This ain't no joke. You know what I mean? Being able to, like you said, you see me in action. I control the crowd and stuff, but I said that's where it started.
Yes, it did.
You know what I mean?
And it's still here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's actually, you know what I mean, the foundation that holds it up. But a lot of people think that it don't. But back to that right there. Shout out to DJ Wax Spinner right here, live on the air right here. This is a big opportunity for me as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you, live on the air. I know it's this. I know it's this interview, but I had to let you know, bro.
No, this our
shout
interview,
out to you,
bro, man.
Our interview.
Y'all
That's what I'm
understand?
talking about.
I mean,
Hey,
y'all let people
and shout
know,
out to you
like-
too, Black.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Right.
everybody,
It's about everybody. I care about everybody, man.
Yeah, he did.
I like to see the young cats. You know what I mean? Because it's like, for me, like I said, it's we the mecca of DJs, regardless of what they say about us, whether they leave us out of history or not. My fault. Whether they leave us out of history or not, like we the meccas of we the mecca of this DJ shit. You know what I mean? We bring style and charisma and energy. And all those crazy styles, they Philly. That's some Philly shit.
Absolutely.
That's some Philly shit.
I agree.
So to see that it's still going on is dope. But like I said, we gotta bridge that gap where it's like, you know, the same way the young blood was reaching back to you saying, "Yo, I got a gig here." That's not normal in Philly. It's not
definitely
common in
not.
Philly,
And I got-
especially in Philadelphia. Especially in
Definitely.
Philly. It's like it's like I used to tell my man, like Philly's kind of the quarter of the cutthroat when it comes to the DJ shit.
Oh yeah.
If it ain't your man or your homie, you ain't gonna put nobody on because it's like a threat.
And that's selfish.
It's
You know,
very
that's
selfish.
That's
You know,
real.
and
That's
just
real
to,
talk.
Just to kind of, you know, because I know we ain't got that much time, but to kind of build on that, it don't just tie with this. It ties with a lot. But one of the main things is it's our communities.
Word.
We got to get that it's a mentality. Like if you notice with 2019 or the last, I'll say 2-3 years, they took competition out. Back in the day, this was about competition.
Real shit.
Now everybody, what we doing now is we suckering people. Everybody get on the controller and push a button. Oh, he the hottest DJ in the world. No, you ain't even past the elevation of the stuff that half of us went through. And I was just telling Pooh G's earlier, a button pusher would get a job way before me and Pooh G's will ever get a job.
Real shit.
Real
It's
talk.
sad because the same time I put into the effort, you know, into this, they're not putting the same effort in. So why am I even considering or being even put against a person that's a button pusher? Like I said, I came from button pushers. But at the end of the day, I said to myself, it can't just stop here. You know what I mean? But it takes us as a collective of DJs to say, we gotta let this stop. Like, you see what I'm saying? We gotta stop being, oh, I'll do this. I'm bringing out 1200s and I'm only getting paid this much. You see what I'm saying? We gotta, if we want them to take us serious, we gotta take ourselves serious.
Right. We can't be dropping these prices. in here.
You feel me? Because
Look, that's one of the reasons why I border control. I pull it out when that money ain't right. They don't get no 12.
And you know what my manager says all the time? He said, listen, you want to pay $150, I'm going to give you $150 worth of work. You see what I'm
Keyword you
saying?
said manager.
Absolutely.
Keyword you said. Me and my lady was talking about that earlier. As far as management, you need management.
You
because
need
it's
management.
Hard. It's really hard.
Right.
It's really hard to get out here and try to do this shit by yourself.
Absolutely.
And then get out here and then you got to promote.
Right.
You got to look for the venue, get the right prices. And I had to tell my lady earlier, I was like, look, I said, babe, I've been doing this way too long. I'm not going to hustle backwards.
Right.
If I can't enjoy myself, I'm not going to take the gig.
Absolutely.
Money plays a big part.
Absolutely.
But you can give me top dollar, but if I'm not enjoying myself, it's going to reflect in my work.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And tonight, today rather, I see how passionate you are, brother.
Appreciate it.
You
dude,
gonna
shit.
go far. Like we need more cash. Like, and then your mind state is dope.
I appreciate
Your mind
that.
state is super dope, man. Your energy matches your mind state.
Thank you.
It's not like you're conditioned. Like I've talked to a lot of young DJs where it's like, I out here, whatever.
Yeah.
No, like it's like I can sit there, we can build, not even work together, just
Mm-hmm.
build. Period. Like I can learn shit from you, you can learn shit from me, and that's my biggest thing. It's like if we can't bridge that gap where we're learning from each other. It's ever going. We're gonna be in competition with each other forever, and Philly will never get the acknowledgement that we need.
Right.
Because we are our own quarter to cut through when it comes to this city. We are built on DJs,
Yeah.
and it's crazy that we don't embrace each other. But it, like I said, a great deal of old heads,
Right.
like myself, knock the young cats.
Yeah.
Nah, for what? Nah, I'm not gonna knock you. Yo, if you a beast on the controller. I just want to see you get busy. I just
yeah.
want to see you get busy. No matter what you're using, just get busy. And show your passion. My thing is, a lot of dudes do it because it's easy.
Right.
Chicks, drinks. I'm not spending for drinks. I'm not spending for no chicks. You know what I mean? And I'm not coming out for $40.
Right.
You bugging. You know what I'm saying? No.
Listen, I tell you, when I first started getting gigs, I was doing after hours for $40.
Right, but see, you put the grind in.
Right,
You
that's
gotta
a grind
respect
work
the
right
grind.
there,
You
after
gotta
hours.
Because
Damn.
any cat can't tell me he didn't work for next to
Those
nothing.
were some nights.
That's the grind.
Whoa.
That $40, but you know what? You leave out.
Definitely is a grind.
couple
That's a
drinks,
grind.
And you had a good time.
Right.
And then you elevate your price. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't know, yo, dude, your worth is everything.
Yes.
And if you ain't getting top dollar, dude, don't do that shit. I tell everybody, do
I
not hustle
appreciate it.
backwards, man.
Absolutely.
You too dope to be getting next to nothing.
Right.
I seen that like the few minutes I seen you get busy. Not just the selection blew my mind, but then how you maneuvered that shit.
Right. Once
man,
again, I
gotcha.
appreciate
Dope.
you, DJ
Gotcha.
Black.
Yeah, man, that was dope, man.
On-
Dope
on
set,
style.
brother. Dope set from both of y'all.
Both was killing it, bro.
Yeah, man. So, man, it's another show, man. That do it, man. It's that DJ Talk. Pooh G's.
Right here, you know what time it is. Right here in Glockaware Radio. Stop playing with me. Right here, each and every Sunday from 2 to 4.
Yes,
And also,
sir.
don't forget to check out the almighty Glockaware show and the Wax Spinner show.
Yeah, man.
You
It's been-
definitely
Yeah, I'm
gotta
here.
check
I'm
that
here
out.
every day, 12
noon.
in the afternoon. Nothing but strictly throwback.
Yeah, man.
It's I call it. It's the hour. It's an hour away from the ratchetness.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's an hour where you get the good music.
Music, right. And I
Of-
think
Shout
of-
out to
of-
Wolf Talk, too.
Other than, you know. But you know what it is. Tune in next Sunday, man. 2 to 4. You know what it is. That DJ Talk, Wax Spinner, Pooh G's, Glockaware Radio.
And
We
don't
out.
forget, check
Go
us
ahead,
out
go
tomorrow on Tunnel Bangers from 7 to 8 right here on Glockaware Radio. Spanish Fly will be hosting Female Artist Month. This is the second week. Let's go.